Our today's topic is arithmetic mean of group data by using direct method. Do you have some confusion when it comes to mean of group data? Then watch this video to get rid of all your confusions. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. I'm Engineer Hiranas from Diamond Tutoring Academy. Welcome to our today's session. Today we're going to talk about mean of group data. We use direct method for that. A data in the form of frequency distribution is termed as grouped data. Like this. When we talk about mean of group data in direct approach, we use the formula as x bar is equals to summation of product of frequency and variable by summation of variable. F stands for frequency and x stands for variable, but if class intervals are given, then this x is midpoints. Understand? Here is a formula which we use in the direct method while calculating arithmetic mean. Understand? Here in this formula, F stands for frequency and X stands for variable in case of discrete, but midpoint in case of continuous values. Means whenever you are given some intervals, then you call this as midpoint. But if discrete data is given, then you can call this as variable. Understand? Let's start with an example which says find arithmetic mean using direct method for the following frequency distribution table. So here we are given some grouped data and we have to calculate their mean. Let us reconstruct this table to add more columns. So first two columns remain same. In third column, we put product of first two columns. So by doing that, we have here fx. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 3 is 12 and 5 times 1 is 1. So here sum of frequencies is 20. But sum of product of frequency and variable is 49. Now putting these values back in the formula, we have, you can sum this column as well. Sum of x means variables is 20. So put them here. Sum of fx, so sum of fx is 49 divided by sum of x, that is variable column, which gave us 20. So here 49 by 20. We have here 2.45 as our answer. But variable is discrete, so we cannot take this decimal as answer. So we have to round them off as 3. Understand? So we can say 3 hertz as our answer. Mean of our given data. Understand? Let us do one more example here which says for the following data showing ways of the toffee boxes in GMS. Determine the mean way of the boxes. So here intervals and frequency is given and we have talked about this earlier that if intervals are given then we have to find their midpoints as our variable. Understand? So let's reconstruct this table because we need some additional columns. So first two columns will remain as it is. First column is classes. Next, we have to create a column for midpoints, and midpoint is obtained by dividing the sum of upper and lower class limit by 2. So, this column is for midpoints. So, adding both limits 0 plus 9 and dividing them by 2, we'll have here 4.5. Next is 10 plus 19 divided by 2. We'll have here 14.5. Next is 20 plus 29 divided by 2. We'll have here 24.5. Next 30 plus 39 divided by 2 will give us 34.5. Next 40 plus 49 divided by 2 will give us 44.5. Next 50 plus 59 divided 2 will give us 54.5, and 60 plus 69 divided by 2 will give us 64.5. Next column is for the product of frequency and midpoints. So here f and x is here in this case midpoint, understand? So for that what we have to do? We have to multiply these midpoints with frequency, understand? So we have to multiply this column with this column. So 2 multiply 4.5 will give us 9. 10 multiply 14.5 will give us 145. And 5 multiply 24.5 will give us 122.5. And 9 multiply 34.5 will give us 310.5. And 6 multiply 44.5 will give us 267. And 7 multiply 54.5 will give us 381.5. And last one multiply 64.5 will give us 64.5. And here sum of fx is 1300. And here sum of frequencies is 40. Now applying formula. Here in this case our formula is whenever you are given some intervals, you have to use this formula. So according to this, fx is, sum of fx you will have here 1300 and sum of frequencies is 40. So dividing them both, we will get here 32.5 GMS as our answer, understand? We don't need to round them off because data is given in continuous intervals, understand? Now we are done with arithmetic mean of group data with direct method, and its indirect method will be discussed in our later videos. That's all for today. See you soon in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. Allah Hafiz.